What's going on, guys? Stevie from the Minimasters here, and today I'm going to show you how to aim the headlights on your truck. But before we get into that, welcome to the Minimasters, where I have over 120 videos showing how to work on this model year Ford of F150, with crossover with F250s, F350s, and Broncos. So if you need videos on repairs, restoration, or straight up cool mods, hit that subscribe button down there, hit the little bell, and you can watch me regularly. So let's get started. First, what you're going to want to do is find an area that has a flat surface. So I have this double bay garage door right here, and you need at least 25 feet from the front of your truck or headlights to that door. Now, if you're aiming headlights on a newer vehicle, look up the factory specs, because sometimes they aim them even with the vehicle closer to the backdrop. So it all depends. It just so happens for this, 25 feet typically is the norm. So the next step is you're going to take your preferred measuring instrument, so the Milwaukee measuring tape here, and you're going to measure down from your headlights to get the height. So in this case, right where that clear line is on the front of the headlight is about 35 inches. But let's just call it 3 feet just to make it simple. So you'll take that measurement and you will transfer it over to your flat surface. Now, I'm on a sloped driveway, so it actually slopes up, so things are just a little bit more difficult for me. So for that, I have a laser level. So we're gonna power this guy up. I'm gonna hold him about level with my headlight. And so I know the top of that lower row of panes, as they would be, is where I need to shoot for 3 feet or less. So with our mark established, it's time to do a little bit of disassembly. So this is where you can differ, okay? To get to the two areas that need adjustment, which is here, and there's actually one right back here behind the frame, you actually have to pull the frame to get to that one conventionally, which means you have to undo the turn signal. That's a lot of work for something that should be really simple. So we're going to do my method. It's quick, it's easy, and it starts by removing all of these screws and then pulling off your grill. All right, so we have the grill removed. Very simple, just taking those screws out. That's why I didn't bother showing you guys. And so that gives us good access to our other adjustment point, which is this Phillips head screw right back here. And so the way we're going to do this is your trim can easily be bent out. And if you have a long shank drill like this, you could actually get in here and actually make the adjustment, okay? Now, the only thing you have to worry about, and you can see the blue tape, is you can scratch this edge. So put a little tape there if you like your trim pieces. If they're garbage and replacing them, no, you can just go have at it. So with that in mind, let's turn our attention to our aiming wall. So as of right now, my headlights are actually aimed really, really well, and I kind of eyeballed them. But where you see those two peaks, I would like to spread them out a little more. There are, in fact, kind of two peaks here. You can see one right there and one there. So I'd like to spread them out. So that arrow is being our center, and as you can see, I lined up on the driveway line, the center of my truck. So we're all good to go. So let's start making some adjustments. So to make our up and down adjustments, you actually go to this little rod here, and using a 5/32 socket, yeah, literally the smallest one you can find, that will fit on there, and you can actually make an adjustment. So there I'm raising it. Okay, so that would be over 3 feet, which isn't great. And now I'm gonna lower it for you. So bringing it down. And so I'm kind of keeping the main line below the arrow just so that it doesn't blind oncoming traffic. The other side I'll bring down a little bit too, just so it matches, but it can be a little bit high on that side. But that's it. Just put your guy right there. So I'm gonna make the adjustment on the other side, and then we're gonna move to our inside and out. So again, quick recap. You're gonna use this Phillips head screw right here. You can even use a long screwdriver, long shank, protect your piece of trim right here. And let's turn around. And so just looking at my beam here, it looks like everything is pointing directly towards the center, and I want to bring them out just a little bit, okay? And so just by using your screwdriver, you'll kind of get a feel for it, whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise. But again, I just want to bring a little bit outside of that arrow. So let's start making some adjustments. So a quick tip here before we start adjusting our in and out, you'll have to pull this trim piece out of here. And sometimes these things are not in there that tight. And so when you go to adjust the screw, that black piece right there will just spin and spin. So you want to get yourself a set of Kinepex pliers. No, you don't have to have these exactly. And grip it. And that way the screw can do all of the moving and not that thing rotating. So grip it here, adjust it with your screwdriver that way, and you should be good to go. So starting with the driver's side, I'm going to start making some adjustments. And like I said, I want to bring it out to here a little more. So as you can see, it went out a little more. And if you paid attention, you could kind of see right here on the driveway, the beam itself moving. So now for the passenger side, same thing. I'm going to bring it out just a hair. Okay, so as you can see, they're both evenly spaced out. So this one's right here and this one's right here. Like I said, it was just a hair move, so you may not even have been able to see it. And that's it. We have two headlights pointing right here at the correct height. And like I said, a lot of this is up to your choice. You can move them out a little further. I don't want to move them out too far just because I also don't want them to blind oncoming traffic. So with that said, guys, as you can see, very simple to aim your headlights. After you do your aiming, just go and put your grill back on, just put all those screws back, and you are good to go. Easy peasy, and you've got some nicely aimed headlights. Now, when you guys are out and about driving, just be conscious of where your beam pattern is falling. If you feel like it's shining into somebody else's vehicle, either from behind or from the front, you might be blinding that driver. So keep that in mind. If you are blinding them and it's really intense, they will let you know colorfully and also somewhat with respectfully. So just something to keep in mind. You may want to adjust your headlights down the road. So that's all for me, guys. Hit the subscribe icon over here. Check out some of the other videos. I'm Stevie from the Minute Masters. Thanks for watching.